Hello, you guys. Happy Sunday, happy whatever day it is. Welcome to the Identity Crisis podcast. I'm your host, Drish, and this is episode 3. I cannot believe that I'm even saying that. I thought this would be a one and done thing, but here we are. Here you are, back watching again. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out, and let's just get straight to it. Today, we're going to talk about standing on business, okay? Last year, 2023, it is safe to say that the business stood on me, okay? This year, we on top, okay? We up. This year, we are standing on business, all right? What does standing on business even really mean, you know? To me, okay, I feel it's about living life on your own terms, right? It's about saying that you're gonna do something and actually doing it. It's about saying something and actually meaning it, and actually sticking by what you're saying. And we're gonna dive into that today. And we're gonna dive into how this can manifest into your life and how it's good for you. Or just talk about it just to talk about it. I mean, it doesn't need to be good or bad, right? So let's just get straight to it. I feel like one of the biggest things for me was releasing pressure from society, okay? Trust me, all of this, just stick with me, okay? Just bear with me. All of this will come 360, I promise you. If you stick here long enough, you know, it'll all click. So for me, releasing pressure from society was like a huge one, okay? Every day we are consuming so much content. We are being told and yelled at about how we should be living our lives. Some people are like, be productive. Some people are like, fuck the productivity, do whatever you want, like live life, whatever. It's overwhelming. You're watching content right now, like as we're speaking, but there's no escape. This is our reality right now, and this is what we're dealing with. So for me, it was really about reprogramming my brain and releasing societal expectations. A way that I really sort of tested this for myself was through quitting my job. Quitting my job was honestly one of the most terrifying things that I did last year, okay? Because let's be real, every person that you talk to at the moment, I mean, I hope more people love their jobs, but it just seems like whoever you speak to these days is like, I'm trying to quit my job. Like, damn, you know, like everyone's just out here trying to quit their job. It's crazy. And look, back last year, like a couple months ago, that was me. I felt like there was nothing wrong with the job, okay? It's just me personally, I felt like I wasn't fulfilling my sole purpose in the job. I didn't feel like I was growing in the job. I didn't feel like professionally, personally, on any level, it was nurturing me in any way. While I'm grateful for the opportunities that the job brought, and obviously the stable income and the stability and all of that, I just felt like I wasn't fulfilled. I was coming home every single day really questioning like who I really am. And it's crazy because we let jobs define us, right? This is another reason as to why this whole thing's called identity crisis. Like, who really are we? Literally, you know, in the first episode, I spoke about introducing yourself minus your profession, right? Leading with who you really are and not what you do. That's like the number one question that is asked no matter where you go, family, friends, whatever, what do you do? Like, where do you work? Like, da-da-da. Nothing wrong in that, but I just feel like there's so much more to us human beings than just what do you do? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, going back to the whole releasing pressure thing, right? I was saying the whole year, I was like, I'm gonna quit my job. I'm gonna quit my job. I'm gonna quit my job. Business was standing on me. I was not standing on business because I said this for months and I did not quit my job. And every single day, day in and day out, I let that job define me. I let myself ruminate in being so lost in like, what am I doing? Where am I going? Do I even enjoy this? Like, do I even want to push myself to grow further? Like, what are we really doing here? I feel like there's two types of people, right? Like, there are people who can just they switch off their brain, they switch off their personality, and they can just do their job. I just feel like people from our generation, let me know, to be real, if you resonate, and maybe I'm the problem, I really don't know, but I just feel like we are so much more, what's the word, like passion-led and driven through interest rather than, oh, like, I just have to be a doctor, so I'm a doctor. You know what I mean? And I just feel like, I mean, not only are there a whole range of different job opportunities that our parents didn't even know could be jobs in today's day, day and age. But on top of that, I just feel like the motivation and the drive for those jobs is also super different and very much reliant on your interest to the job and the topic, right? I went about my whole year, feeling this whole misalignment with what I'm meant to be doing. And I kept complaining and I kept self-loathing and I kept, putting myself in this like abyss of self-doubt and imposter syndrome and all these things that like I can never do what I want and da da da. To be honest, it was just built up societal beliefs that I had collected over so many years of being conditioned a certain way. We are such porous beings. Like, this is where your like reprogramming gets in, where you get to really discover your true identity at your core of who you are as an individual and not who you are told to be by your family, by your friends, by the people that you associate with, by the content that you consume, by the experiences that have shaped you, right? And this has just been like an infinite collection built up over however many years of your life so far. And it's really about questioning why and getting to the bottom of that rather than just letting it, like I said again, define you, right? People let jobs define them. People let comments that people say define them. People let, experiences. I don't know, someone might have told you one day that like, oh, like you look kind of weird when you make that face, and there you go. That person has never made that face again just because that one person told them that they look weird when they make that face. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what? That shouldn't be carried along your whole life, It is though, because like I said, we are porous beings and we just absorb everything, that's who we are as a person. Like, there was that trend on TikTok that was like, I don't even know what it was, I forget, but it was like something to do with like the whole mosaic, like the life mosaic. If you know, you know. There was like all these girls doing like the life mosaic trend and like all these little things that they picked up over their lives that made them who they are. Like, that's literally what we are. We are a mosaic of our like experiences and whatnot. So this is where our standards, our beliefs, our value systems are stemming from. And you really get to program them when you really question why and then get down to the core of where those came from. For instance, back to the quitting job thing, okay? Why was I so hesitant to quit my job? Because all my life I've been told that I need stability, right? And what brings you stability? A full-time job. Do I love working? Yes, I am career driven. I am motivated. I do like working. I don't just want to sit and not work for the rest of my life. It's not about that, right? I don't agree with the current Gen Z notion of like, I just don't want to work. Like, we will go literally crazy. Like, it's all fun and games to sit around and like have fun and live your life. Like, I get that, but I just feel like balance is key no matter what you're doing, right? So the real factory reset for me came in when I was like, okay, I've been told that I need stability my whole life. I've been told that I need to be in an organization full-time. That will bring me my income, that will bring me my stability, that will bring me my, career reputation, all of that. And I really started questioning that, and I was like, okay, like, why really am I doing this? Why really, like, do I even want to do this right now? Like, is this going to take me where I want to go? Because it had been years, let me tell you, years of me feeling like I'm doing stuff and I'm not aligned with what I am doing. And it was eating me from the inside, literally eating me from the inside. And I took some time away and I took some time off and I took some time to reflect and really think about all this. And I was like, okay, what's the worst that could happen if I just quit? Like, literally, what is the worst that could happen if I just quit right now and do a full 180 and really think about, think intentionally about what my next move is going to be and not just sit there and apply to jobs just because that is the next thing to do. I knew deep down that I want to be kind of more of an entrepreneur and more independent and more a freelancer and work on my own terms and work for myself. And I just feel like there's such a stigma around that when it comes to like when you quit your job, the next thing is like, oh, like, so how's the application process going? Like, how's that going for you? And it's like, no, I'm not applying to jobs because I'm actually creating jobs. I am making jobs. I am making a job for myself. Does that make sense? So that is how basically I went through my entire hard factory reset of reprogramming my brain and sort of just questioning myself and really warming myself up to the idea. First of all, there's never going to be a right time. Like, there's literally never going to be a right time. Oh, like, I just want to wait until my PTO. I just want to wait until we're done with this or we're done with that. Like, literally, no. There's just no right time to stand on your business, follow through with what you were saying, and quit that job. Not here promoting to quit jobs. FYI, I am not here to do that. I'm just saying that if it is really burdening you and you feel like you're not in alignment with what you're doing, you should sort of take a step back and redirect yourself, right? That's all I'm trying to say. No hate, no shade to people in full-time jobs. We love you. So that is sort of how, towards the end of last year, I was like, listen, we about to stand on business for real. Like, I need to be doing this. I am going to quit, and no hard feelings, and honestly loved what I was doing. I just felt like I had to redirect myself and align myself with truly what I want to be doing. This also ties into leading like a wellness forward life or prioritizing your healthy lifestyle, okay? Because again, society, content, tell us all the time how we should be doing things. There are wellness trends, which is absolutely crazy to me because, like, why is wellness a trend? Like, it's literally science and you need to do stuff to survive and have a good body, and there should be no need for shit to be trending, but it is anyways. So point being that I would box myself up in this whole notion that when I have my full-time job, like, I have to go to the gym in the morning. I have to do my Pilates class or my spin class or whatever. Spin? Pause. I fucking hate spin. I don't know why I just said spin. Anyways, my Pilates class, my booty burn class, whatever, my workout in the morning before my job, because that's just what everyone does, you know? You're just told that it is good to work out in the morning. While it is the best time to work out in the morning, I'm sure it sets you up for so much success in the daytime. Trust me, I do feel amazing when I do work out in the morning. I'm just not a morning person, okay? So that doesn't mean, like, I sat there thinking like, oh my God, I will never wake up early enough to get a workout in before my 9 to 5. I just didn't work out after that. Like, how stupid is that? I'm sure there are so many other people that do that. Like, please let me know. It could not have just been me. Because for real, like, thinking back on that notion right now, I'm like, was I serious? Like, just because I couldn't wake up in the morning, I convinced myself that I just have no time in the day at all to work out. That makes absolutely no sense. Like, when I'm thinking back on that right now, makes no sense. And that's just because I boxed myself up from what I was thinking, from all this like pressure from society being like, no, I gotta wake up in the morning. Like, not even from society, but you know what I mean? All this pressure, just built up pressure of how I gotta wake up in the morning and I gotta get this done in the morning, out of the way, whatever. When that just was not the case. Like, I, again, went into that reprogramming, went into that factory reset, and I was like, okay, why do I think that I need to work out in the morning? And if I don't, then my whole day is done and I can't get a workout in. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. There's always time for movement, conscious movement, getting a workout in, feeling good, moving your body, all of that. I just didn't see it. It was like literally right in front of me. And all I had to do was really create that box of time and do it after work. Like, what a revolutionary concept. Go to the gym after work. Crazy, I know. Literally, once that hit me, I was like, you know what? I don't care. I will drink a pre-workout, get my ass to the gym, go to a booty burn class, go to a Pilates class, go to a yoga class, unwind, all of that. And haven't looked back ever since, right? I've been on that. I told myself that I'm going to be doing Pilates 3 to 4 times a week, get cardio and hot girl walks in the rest of the days on rest days. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I am standing on business and doing exactly that, as you should too, okay? as you should too. Who am I to sit here and preach this? Literally, you are listening to this because you relate. So just the same way I'm doing it, you can too. You can too. And listen, like I said before, I am not out here moving mountains, okay? All I am doing is having a huge crisis, in all honesty, having a huge identity crisis, in all honesty, and sharing that with you guys and taking you in my journey of finding how I really want to lead my life, I guess, right? So the more I get into this, like honestly, the whole releasing societal pressure thing can just span out into literally every box of your life. And same thing goes for like your sense of style, your dressing. I can talk about this on another podcast episode, perhaps with a guest even, you never know. But dressing, trends, style, like, oh my God, I was talking about it the other day. I am so sick of trends. Like why is everything a trend? Literally, why is everything a trend? I just don't think it needs to be labeled as a trend. Like, just wear whatever the fuck you want, dude. Like, what do you mean? What do you literally mean? Who cares if you're still wearing Sambas? Like, you can wear... Oh my God, I'm getting angry. Anyways, so I'm literally pissed. To recap, releasing pressure from society in order for you to stand on your damn business, right? To get things that you want to be done. So I guess the last thing that I want to talk about when it comes to standing on your damn business is boundaries, right? There's so much about boundaries online at the moment when it comes to family, friends, relationships, etc., your acquaintances and all of that. And I just feel like, why are we still talking to exes in 2024? Let's talk about it. Answer me. Think about it. No, really, take a minute. Think about it. Why? Yeah, makes no sense. Stand on your damn business. If you're saying to yourself that you're not going to talk to someone, do not talk to that person. It's literally as simple as that. Honestly, I do understand, okay? I get that everyone comes from their own traumas, their own backgrounds, their own experiences, and it's definitely so much easier said than done. But truly, after a certain period of time, if someone continues to wrong you, there's just absolutely no reason for them to A, have access to you, and B, for you to keep entertaining their shit. It just does not make sense. This is obviously in like romantic relationships, family, friends, anything, you know? For me, it is super difficult to, you know, have some boundaries. Like, if you want to deep dive into boundaries, please don't take it from me. I am learning, I am taking baby steps. And I'm just here to share my experience and how I try to do so, just to stand on my own business, protect my peace, and also just respect myself, you know? And I think that's like the most important thing, because why else, you know, are we continuing to feed into and entertain people who literally do not have our best interest in mind? So honestly, it is way over time. I can talk further about boundaries and, you know, dynamics and all of that in another episode, in another time. I am not here to talk your ear off. I bet you have a hot girl walk to go to, or a cute little coffee date with the girls, or something like that planned in your day. So I will let you get to that, and I will go on with my day, and I will catch you in my next episode. Thanks for tuning in, and stand in your damn business 2024, okay? Promise me that. Promise me that.